Hello everyone, welcome to Groovy Sauce, and today I'm going to be playing the game Heroes of Might and Magic 3. It's really one of the best games of all time, and if you haven't played it before, I think you really owe it to yourself to play it. I'm going to be playing as one of my favorite factions in the game. Well, I think it's probably my favorite faction in the game, the Undead Necropolis faction. So here we go, we're just going to be setting up the map. I'm going to be playing a random map. I'm going to be playing a medium, no underground. No reason to lengthen the game unnecessarily. But yeah, we're going to be playing against, let's see, I guess 4 different factions. And let's see, no water content, strong, random, monster, strength. And I think the difficulty I'm going to set at normal, not normal, but here, there's one step above the castle, which is the 160% rating, which is one less than the max. But that max is insane. The computers they outright cheat doing that, if you ask me. But yeah, so now we're going to go ahead and pick our faction. And we're going to be picking the skelli-boys, the undead boys. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and set that up. There's the skelli-boys, and I think for my inaugural Heroes 3 gameplay, I think I'm going to pick Thant. Thant is probably the best hero for Undead, but, you know, I'm still going to be picking him just simply because I don't want to look bad on my first live gameplay of Heroes 3, my favorite game of all time. So yeah, everything looks good. We got 3 different opponents that we're going to be playing against, and we're just going to hop into the game. So here we go. Yep. Totally random map, so. There we go. Don't really know. Oh, I see the wood mill down there. We're going to need that in order to build stuff. Let's go ahead go down there and get that. Ooh, and lucky enough we have our ore mine right there next door, so that's good. But I don't think I'm going to use Thant in order to pick them up. First, let's build this town hall. Usually the first step. We do have a tavern, so I'm going to pick another hero. Buy another hero, that is. Now we have this additional hero. Load them up with additional skeletons. In order to help reinforce everything, I'm probably going to end up giving those skeletons to Thant, my other hero right here. So let's go ahead and pick up this ore mine. That's exactly what we need, this ore mine. Yeah, everything's looking good so far. Let's go ahead and hand off these skelli-boys, though, to Thant. You're looking good so far. Let's look at this map, though. We're on the extreme left side of the map. Right here. So, it's good that we have our back against the wall, so to speak, strategically. I don't like being out in the open anyways. And since there's no underground, it's going to be less of a chance for people to surprise us, which is what we want. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn. I think that's pretty much everything. We built something in our capital, and we've moved our 2 heroes as much as they can possibly move. Here we go, day 2. And what I'm going to do is just drop off these skelli-boys with Thant. There they go. So, the question now is, I'll go out there and just see what's up. I mean, Thant, he starts out with some magical spells. So the spells he starts out with, the one spell he starts out with, is pretty insane. I'm just going to show it off here. Animate Dead, which will animate any kind of undead creatures that fall during battle. And if you've never seen a battle in this game, it basically makes it so that, like, if somebody dies on your team, you can resurrect them, which is nice. Here we got another scroll with a spell, but there's another ore mine here. We're just going to go ahead and pick that up. It's early on in the game, and I'm fairly confident that Thant is going to be a powerful enough hero to be able to ward off at least any kind of advances from any opposing army, but there is this Monolith 2A, which could be a little bit dangerous, seeing as that I haven't been out there yet and don't know what's on the other side of that thing. Enemy army could possibly just pop out of that thing and take over my castle, and we can't have none of that. So in the meantime, what we're going to do is check out our castle area, see whether or not we can build something up here cool. So what we need to do in order to build our city hall is build our mage guild, marketplace, and blacksmith. So I'm going to build the blacksmith first. That's out of the way. And that's all that we can build today. One building a day. So I guess we could explore up here. Not like that hero's going to do much in terms of protecting the castle as of right now anyways, because he doesn't have an army. That's pretty much the guy with all the troops at this point. And I think that's pretty much all for the day. We're going to end our turn. Here we go, day 3. And what do we do? I guess we could explore some more. We could take some of these guys, maybe, just to see what's down there, but I don't want to use my spell points and then go down there and not have any spell points in order to fight off any attackers. So what I'm going to do is maybe just explore just a tad this way. Yeah, let's do that. And the same thing for this guy. He's going to explore up top. We got all these chests. Magic chests. And I think we're going to get money from him. Because, I mean, I can get money or experience, and I think money's the best choice. Yeah, so we can build more stuff. Oh, cool. So, in this chest, we found an artifact, the Pendant of Disposition. So, that's cool. What does it do? What does the Pendant of Disposition do? Okay, so immune to the Berserk spell. Which isn't really anything I'm too concerned with at this point, but hey, it's a free artifact. Nice. So now, I guess we build the Mage Guild. Yeah. Slowly building up our town in order to take over our enemies. So now, looks like it's pretty much the end of the road. We've built something in our town. Our heroes have gone as far as they can go. So, end the turn. And for that, can't really go through this because these beholders are blocking us. But I guess we can get as close as we could possibly get just to see a little bit further there. And just all swamp. So, I don't know. I think I might just amass an army here, just to see if I can, or maybe pop down here, see what's in this monolith two-way, which actually sounds like the best possible option. Oh, okay, so the scholar taught me how to summon a boat. No water in this map though, so that's kind of pointless. But we do have a well here. We could utilize that by exploiting our animate dead spell, attack all these little minor little guys around here, just refill with the magical well. Maybe that's an option. We're gonna just send this guy back home though. Looks like he's picked up pretty much everything he could possibly pick up there without getting himself killed. So we're just going to send them all back. So what are we going to build today? Yeah, one option to build. We need to build our city hall. Means marketplace. Yep, marketplace. And that's pretty much going to do it for this week, this day. So ending the turn. Okay, so yeah, I think that I'm pretty much set. I'm going down there and seeing what's down there. First, let's build something. So now we can actually get our city hall. The city hall will make it so we can make more money per day. Very important. Gotta stockpile that hoard of money, that chunk of change. So now we'll just take that for a brisk walk down south. And in the meantime, I guess we'll just have our other hero just stand fast in the castle, just in case, because if need be, if I notice some trouble before it actually gets to the castle, I can build a unit dwelling in order to summon some units. So now, I guess we just end our turn. I mean, I could move this guy a little bit more, but I don't think I'm going to. And he's going to come in useful, just in case we need to attack. I got some spells here too. Just some basic first level spells. We can build up our mage skill a little bit more here later, but right now we got just base spells. But that's why Thant is very handy, because he starts off with that super powerful animate dead spell. So now we're gonna go ahead and I guess end our turn. Picking up some gold on the way. Ooh, there's somebody in the way. That's not good. I don't know whether or not I want to attack lots of swordsmen. And the unit, the way they describe the number of units is also pretty vague, in that they just describe it as, oh, here's like 20 or 30 swordsmen. They always got to word it in terms of like lots or a horde or something like that. And I wish I remembered the exact numbers it is, but I don't remember exactly, so that's not good. We're going to come back to them. These swordsmen are kind of strong as it is, so we're just going to go back. Maybe hit these goblins up, or maybe head up top and hit up these halberds. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Hit up those halberders up top. But now comes the point where instead of just going all out for the capital or building up our castle, as of now, I think the best thing that we could possibly do is just start building up our units, because what I really want to do is get these vampires built up, because the vampires are super powerful in that if they feed off of living units on the battlefield, they can basically replenish their fallen numbers, which is incredibly useful. So what we're going to do is build a graveyard as a prerequisite of the estate, which is where the vampires are spawned from. So now we have some Walking Dead zombies. And we're going to hang tight with them in the castle for the time being and end our turn. I saw somebody walking around up there. Somebody's up there. So I don't know whether or not I want to just well, I don't think they're going to be able to get through these war unicorns anyways. And if they do, it's probably going to massacre their entire army. So I feel pretty safe to go up here and actually attack these horde of halberders. But maybe just to start things off, just hit up these hobgoblins, which I think is probably the smarter move. We're going to get here on the road. We're going to build a unit we can get the estate, but in order to get the super powerful vampires, you have to upgrade the estate, so it doesn't make a lot of sense to build it right now. I'm just going to go with the lower level of creatures, the wraiths, the ghosts. We'll get some of them, the wraiths. We're going to go ahead and drop these bad boys off. At least a part of it. Well, it's the end of the week. Units, if you don't know, units respawn week to week, so I can actually give him the majority of the units that I have in order to fight these little fellows. So there we go. We got our first battle going on. And you could auto do the battle, but I'm not going to do that here simply because I have an awesome spell that's probably going to make it so I don't lose anybody. So we're not going to apply that result. And also here, I'm going to be turning off the view hex grid, simply because the view hex grid is, I don't know, I just don't like the look of it. So yeah, let's go back to the game. No hex grid. All that green stuff just kind of looks a little ugly if you ask me. So, what are we going to do? I guess we'll bunch out in the corner. Wait for him to come and get me. Come on, fellas. Come on, let's dance. But if we can just get them to attack these skeletons, there's just one person we can use the spell on, one stack of creatures, that is. So here's the magic. Just cast Animate Dead on our skeletons. Boom, 14 skeletons back from the dead. Like that. Skip that guy's turn and murder these goblins. There we go, didn't lose anybody. When they auto-calculated it, they wanted me to lose like 15. Not good. So we're just going to do maybe a little peekaboo. I don't know whether or not we want to just hop down there immediately. Could be dangerous. We're going to head back. I don't have many spell points left, so I'm probably going to head up there, get this magical well, replenish my spell points, and go attack some of these halberders up there. So, I think it's a good time to go ahead and end the turn. Uh-oh. There's the blue guy. Or is it lady? Who knows? Yeah, it's blue dude. Yeah, that's bad. It's day one, though. My castle's pretty good. Pretty good and souped up, so I could just go up here, get my spell points back, and this guy isn't going to have too much to say against me. Simply because I think that I could probably take out his entire army. Simply because it's the start of the week. Got a bunch of units again. And even if he wanted to try to take my castle, excuse me, it'd probably be a problem for him. But just for, see, yeah, we could build a citadel. It's probably a better option here. That'll build some castle walls, give us some defenses. Yeah, good idea, good plan. And what am I going to do here? What's the best option? See, I could just, like, go straight against him. That might be all well and good, but, you know, I think the better option is just to, do a handoff here with some units. And I'm going to take the wraiths from this guy, and I think I'm going to give him the zombies. That way the castle's nice and defended. He's behind castle walls, and I got a bunch of skeletons and a bunch of wraiths. Oh, I should also mention, for those of you who don't know, the undead faction also has the ability of necromancy, which means that every single battle, if I win, I get to get a bunch of skeletons immediately after that battle, which makes it so that, like, it's an incentive to go attacking people, which I find incredibly funny and fun. So I just replenished a bunch of my spell points. Where to now? I don't want to leave this castle high and dry, especially with this guy hanging out in our driveway. So what I'm going to do is probably just head back down here for a bit. Maybe he comes in there. Who knows? So, I guess the best thing to do now is just go ahead and end the turn. Yeah, he didn't want any of that. He didn't want any of it. Okay, so I guess it'd be safe now to go up there and attack those people up north, which is probably what I was going to do previous to that guy coming down there, but there's a horde of these guys. That might be a little bit dangerous. I do have that awesome spell, but I only can cast it once. How many are over here? There's a horde of them over there too. But, I don't know. I think I'm going to troll this guy. I'm going to take his ore pit. That's probably the funnier thing to do. And you know what? Ooh, that's his castle. His castle's right next door to mine. What do you know? Okay, so... let's think about this a little bit. This is a little too close. He could build possibly a creature dwelling and attack me with something. Who knows though? Who knows? But I think the best thing to do here is just wait till the next turn, see what he does. And I'm just going to get this and back off. This thing will increase some of my magic abilities. And yeah, that's really what I want anyways. Oh, uh-oh. He's coming for me. Yeah, he doesn't think I have it. Maybe I should just take his castle. You know what? That might actually be a good idea. Yeah, I might be able to get in there. I only got a horde. Oh, he's got more in the castle. His hero has a horde, and there's stuff in the castle as well, so that wouldn't work. So, I guess the thing to do here would be to take him out on the ground, maybe? Because he cut me off from my castle. That might not have been the most intelligent decision ever, but I'm sticking to it. So we could just upgrade our graveyard. Yeah. Upgrade the graveyard. And just upgrade these guys. Make it so they're a little bit tougher. They're behind castle walls too. He might have more people, but it's going to be more difficult for him to get into my castle. Now my question is, do I want to attack this guy? Because I have quite a bit of stuff here. You know what? I think I'm going to do it. I think it's the right thing to do. Let's go ahead and do it. But first, give me this. And they went ahead and auto-calculated that, and you know it's going to save me some spell points, so I'm just going to take it. I'm going to take that victory. Thank you very much. Advance my necromancy. Oh yeah, that's a win. That's a win-win. So, got things built. This guy really doesn't do much other than just protect my castle. So yeah, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, so we have more spell points. Whenever I beat that guy, they leveled me up. So now I have even more spell points. Let's see if I can't replenish them as well. Yeah, I didn't finish it. Didn't visit it this week, so I can. Ooh, got some spell points. We go up here, take on these halberders. Yeah, that seems like a good option. So we're gonna do that. The halberders are like the lowest level castle units too, so it shouldn't be that difficult. At least in theory. But who knows, maybe I can build something to help my boys out though. Usually if I can get this mausoleum, which produces liches, which are ranged units, they can help out quite a bit, but I just don't have enough sulfur. Maybe I can trade for that. Yeah, because I have a lot of ore. Maybe I can trade. Let's see. So it's going to need 2 of those. It's 40. Let's see seems good enough for me. Gonna get my liches. Yeah, that seems good enough for me. Ooh. Ooh, I didn't do the trade. I hypothetically did the trade. I just didn't execute it. So there we go. I gotta shake my hand. Gotta shake the hand in order to execute the trade. So there we go. Executed the trade. Now I can build my mausoleum. Get my liches. And these are some bad boys. I love me some liches. They're great. Good ranged units. They attack undead things that are not. Well, things that are alive, surrounding whatever it is they shoot. If you haven't seen them before, you'll see them here in a minute. And they just are really great support units. So now, let's go up there, and let's attack our halberds. Halberders. I think we got them. We got a bunch of spell points. Yeah, we got them. So, next turn. These are coming at me again. Oh, they're definitely... they're thinking about it. I mean, look at him. He's sitting there like going, should I get him? He's thinking about attacking me. Even still, I don't think he has it. I just don't think he has the units. Then again, I'm not really upgrading much if I keep upgrading my units here. I don't know. Well, I guess I can build an estate just to have them on standby. I can't afford any of them at the moment, but we can get a couple of skeletons as supports. We'll put them there. Let's go ahead and trade some of our wood away. Just to get a couple more skeletons. Not all wood. A few pieces of wood. Just to kind of absorb any kind of would-be attack. See, my thing is, if he can trade off whatever it is, hand off to this guy, that could be dangerous. See, he might know that I'm up there trying to do something and trying to goad me into an attack or something, who knows. But his castle's unprotected. You know what? I think I'm going to go for it. I think I'm going to try to get him. Maybe not this week. Well, I think it might be important to get this imp cache, though, too. So, this horde might be a little bit more dangerous than I'm thinking as well. So, I'm going to go ahead and head down there. Just protect my castle. I think I have to. Yep, ran him off. He's hanging out down there. I think what are we going to do? We know his castle's only got a few things in it. Let's run up there and take it. You know what? I think I'm going to do that. I'm just going to run up there and take his castle. I mean, what is he going to do? He doesn't have much in there. Yeah, we're just going to go ahead and take it. Oh yeah, just lose one. I'll take that. Glorious victory. And we're just going to post up inside his castle. And this is the dungeon faction, if you're not aware. And they have all sorts of, just underdark D&D style of monsters. Really cool underdark style of monster sets. I really enjoy their ranged units, their beholders, and their medusas. So yeah, using these guys should be really fun as a support role for my main army. And they're not building anything yet, so we're going to do a mana vortex. What this mana vortex does is doubles my spell points. So now, instead of 30 spell points, I have 60, which is going to make my animate dead spell. I can use it 4 times now with Thant, which almost seems like cheating. But No, that's very, very legit. So now with this character, I'm just gonna go full defensive mode. Just fully defense. Hide behind your walls. You know, just hold the castle. That's all it really needs to do. We can't really build anything in that area either because we spent our money buying the mana vortex. But 2 more days till the next week. We can replenish our monsters within the each castle, make it super defensive, and then just send Thant out there to kill everything and animate all the bodies right back up. That sounds like a really solid plan. Alright, so let's go ahead and do tomorrow. Ooh, and he just ran away. He ran away through that door, and he ran away down there. So he didn't want any of this action. You know, and good on him though. He knew what was coming. So now we can go ahead and build a town hall here and bring us some extra money. And then down here with the Necropolis, we can't really build anything, but fine. Tomorrow's next week. And we're just going to have him hold tight right there. But I am going to take his stuff in the meantime, his mines. Okay, so now I think that's pretty much the full extent of what I can do because I already spent my money. So yeah, next day. Oh, dang. I didn't see that coming at all. I thought he didn't think he had enough to come get me. It's fine though, we can just hop right back in there. Which is, I think, yeah, we're just gonna hop right back in there. I mean, I don't think there's much he could do at this point. Yeah, they want me to lose a bunch of stuff. We're not having it. We're gonna take this castle the old-fashioned way. So, let's do some spell work, shall we? I mean, we got all the spell points in the world. Again, they have no problem coming outside of their castle gate, which is kind of nuts. But, you know, gonna make everything a little bit easier. Ooh, I lost a couple of my liches. Not fun, but it's fine. We got Animate dead. I'll probably just get him right on back. Okay, so I'm gonna animate that on these liches. And they are right back. Right back at it. Uh-oh. Oh, we got an extra turn. Boo. And of course, well, he didn't attack my liches though. Nice. I'm gonna animate that again, but this time on the skelli-boys. We still got a bunch of spell points left. They keep getting lucky with these additional rounds that they're able to attack me. Gotta get one of my lich boys back. We're just going towards their castle. I don't know if that's going to be necessary though. We don't have any more spell points for Animate Dead, but we are going to hit him with a spell, a magical arrow. It just keeps getting lucky too. And this should do him. Well, I don't know if this is going to do him. He keeps getting lucky. Why? Dead. There it goes. Okay, so that's a lot less than what they wanted me to accept with the auto battle. So very happy about that. Expert necromancy now. Either that or basic wisdom, but no. I think expert necromancy is the way to go. And it doubled my spell points. Nice. Now with this specific castle, I just want to build it up so it can make me more money in order to get that town hall. And let's see, what can we do here? We got a little bit of money. We're just going to buy some defensive units for that castle. So some zombies and a lich. Because the zombies, they're just tough meat sponges. That's all they are, really. Okay, so now I think I need a runner. Just an additional hero to just go and do some stuff. Ooh, and I don't really have the money at this point. Fine, I guess I'll have to wait till next week. So now with this guy, let's see. We're just gonna hang tight with him again. I would go out there and get this, but I also am just very wary of this down here. If something is down there, that means this castle goes bye-bye, and we don't need that. So we're just gonna go ahead and end our turn. Now we have some money. I'm gonna go venture up here with Thance, but at the same time, buy myself a brand new hero in order to go take care of business down south. So we're going to buy this guy. Drop off his additional skeletons with Thant. And then head on down the road. Maybe train him up a little bit. But we're going to take this, specifically his ore mine. And maybe do a little bit of exploring down here, because I don't know what's down there. And that's kind of a little bit of an issue. I'd like to see what's down there. So now with that, I think the best thing to do is just look up north. Ooh, we got some stuff we could attack, maybe. Everything that I look at in terms of a necromancer character is just like, who can I attack to get more skeletons? All I really want. Ooh, here's another castle. Doesn't really have much in it, but it's fine. We have a horde of centaurs. That looks like the perfect amount in order to get more skeletons. So let's go ahead and do that. No, we're not going to accept that because of our handy-dandy animate dead spell. So, go ahead and attack these fellas. Come on, get me, fellas. I don't think you have it in you. I think the best thing to do is just kind of hang tight with our skeletons, wait for these guys to come get us, and look at this. This is a big mistake. They bunched all our characters up. Watch this. Adjacent units attack too. Handy dandy liches. Love those guys. So here we go with them. And we're going to go ahead and animate dead our skeletons here. Ooh, only lost 2. Nice. Okay, so mysticism, I can regenerate some spell points. That might come in handy. I think I'll take that. We're going to head up right back to our castle. We'll leave that unattended. And in order to build stuff, we probably need to build a few things. What could we build? What do we want to build? I don't think we can. Well, we can't build anything at the moment. Everything's too expensive on both castles, so Yeah, it looks like we're just gonna have to end our turn. I don't really want to move this guy right here, so just end the turn. So I got a bunch of skeletons with Thant here. I don't know whether I want to attack these wolf riders. They seem like they might take more units than what it's worth. But what can we do here? You don't ever want to attack elementals either. Elementals, they're not living units, and in order for you to get, well, if you have vampires, you don't want to attack them because they can't feed on them. They're not alive. But I don't really have vampires with Thant right now anyways, so I guess we can go here to the Seer's Hut. What that's all about. Okay, so there's a guy in the Seer's Hut and he wants the legs of the Legion. So if we can find the legs of the Legion, bring it back to this hut, get a prize. So that's nice. But let's go ahead and see what's going on with this castle. Ooh, here we go. I don't really have enough money for City Hall, but I do have enough money for Chapel of Still Voices, which is pretty awesome. Those are archers, and they're pretty good archers at that. But they'll be good defensive units for those guys, but in the meantime, I got some additional beholders here, which are great archers as well. They shoot little lasers out of their eyeballs. So what to do now? Where do we go? That's the question. I want to stay local here, but I also don't really want to just stay around because I need to get some more units by making more skeletons. And I think I'm just going to take on these halberders right here. And I don't have enough money to build anything, but we can explore. This fella. Visit the windmill. Ooh, got some stuff. Was it sulfur? Got some sulfur. And ooh, this guy. This is a green town. It's not really built up or anything. It's a very like bare bones town, which means that there's no units there though. Ooh, there's another hero. We don't want to mess with him, so we're just gonna go on back. And I think that's going to do it for my turn. So just next day. Now, the first thing that I'm going to do with Thant is go ahead and try to take on these halberders. No can do. No can do with auto battle there. Got my animate dead. Doesn't really count for the animate dead spell in the auto battle, which is kind of a shame, seeing as that it's one of the most powerful things about a character that you can have, and it doesn't take it into account. I mean, what's the point of the auto battling? See, they're not bunching up like those centaurs were. I think AI might have learned a little bit in between these battles. We don't want to really fight anybody with anybody other than the skeletons, though, because that's the person I'm going to be doing the animate dead spell on, and hopefully regenerating just from this one stack of 76 units. We're going to hang tight with our wraiths. Yeah, they're all attacking the skeletons too. It's perfect. So we'll animate dead on our stack of skellies. Attack the biggest stack of them. That should be really good. And that should be all she wrote. See, I lost 7. I don't know how much it may be losing the auto battle, but I'm fairly certain it would have been less doing it just by myself without the auto battler. So for this castle, Let's see if they have a dungeon. No, they don't have any dungeon heroes available. But what I am going to do for them is just build up some defenses for them to have, just in case. You know, just have them sitting, standing by. Yeah, and I think that'll do it for them. And I don't really have any money for anything else, so that means this castle isn't going to be doing anything. But I think I can probably just keep... We'll have this other guy explore this way. I don't know what's over there. And now I can probably just go down there, see what this dude's all about, take over this little insignificant town, maybe build a town hall there, make some more money. And we can sit here at the crossroads, and next turn we'll see about getting some more units for my undead camp. Okay, so next turn. Now, does this town have anything for me? Could upgrade these liches into something a little bit more powerful. However, I don't know. I think I'm good on this right now because I just need the overall units. And I think just going for overall units is the way to go. I'm gonna go drop these bad boys off. There you go, sir. Enjoy your skeletons. I'm gonna give him the wraiths, though. Just because I think they'd probably be more useful to him. That's not a bad amount of skeletons, 138 skeletons. It's quite the undead army. Army of darkness, if you will. And what we're going to do now is just march this Thant down here, simply take over this unattended little area. And I need to build a tavern there, and that's something that's going to have to happen next turn. But I know this guy's down here. I know he's down. Ooh, there's a little sulfur mine. Nice. I wonder if he's hiding out over here in the corner, or if he's hiding out down the road. I don't know. But I'm running low on spell points too. Maybe I shouldn't rush too quickly into a battle. Let's explore with this guy, though. Head east. What's over there? Ooh, this is the thing that the Seer's Hut wanted. The feet of the Legion? What is it? Legs of the Legion? Yeah. It's guarded, though, by a pack of black knights. And those dudes are powerful. So we're going to have to wait for that. So it looks like I've pretty much gone as far as I can go with all my characters, so just going to next turn. Uh-oh. This guy's having none of what I'm selling. And you know what? I think I need all that steam to get back home because I've got quite a few things there just hanging out. You know, and I don't know whether or not I need to deal with that at the moment. So there's this guy up here too. It's not nothing that I can't handle, but I just don't want to lose this dude. I spent money on this character, so I'm just going to send him back. Get on out of there, big guy. I mean, they could probably still attack me, but no thank you. So, I don't know. I think I'm just going to hit up his sulfur mine. Haha, take that, big guy. And run back to Dodge. So, not a lot else that we can do here before, like, trying to save up to build a castle and save up to build a capital. That'll get us more money too, and I think that's the best thing to do. So we're just going to hang tight, not build a few things for a couple of turns, and just try to get a capital here with our undead castle. So yeah. Next turn. What are you doing? What is this going on? Why are you... You're just hanging out. So this lady over here, Sania, she's being annoying. Taking my mill. Why are you doing that? Don't do that. But I might as well come back up here to the castle, though. Just to kind of keep it protected, and also to get some of those awesome range units that they have with this dungeon castle. So with this guy, I'm going to kind of put him back here just to have him as like a runner, just to bring me units from the undead castle. So now, what do we do? I think we got enough in order to build a castle here. We could also build a Hall of Darkness, which produces our own Black Knights, Undead Knights, Sleepy Hollow like Black Knights. But I don't know whether we need it at this moment. Plus a castle, it doubles the base creature growth and also keeps us protected, so I think that's the best route to go. So now, let's see. We can also build some stuff up for these guys, which is also a pretty sound decision. Let's upgrade those pillar eyes. Will come in handy later on. And that pretty much does it all for today. So next turn. Ooh, there we go. Double the spell points again. Perfect. Now, what we're going to do here is I can upgrade these guys now to the upgraded version. See, now I have all these other different eyeballs attached to the main eyeball. So this dude now is more powerful than the previous unit. Makes him even more powerful for my army. So we're going to recruit a little bit more of those dudes. Let's see, what else can I do over here to... Ooh, looks like I can't do much else. And now we can probably take on these throng of wolf riders in order to get some more skellies. But, you know, this is making me more nervous down here. And this might even be easier. So I'm going to go down here and take this dude out. So, okay. Let's go ahead and go down there. And for this fella just hanging back, we're going to send him to this castle. Just to kind of, you know, be a little bit more defensive. Because this character has some spell points. Means they can use spells, and if I didn't have anybody there, there'd be nobody to use spells. So better to have them there than not. That's what I'm saying. Next turn, big guy. Next turn. It's all you, lady. Miss Gem. I guess. Lady? Miss Big Lady? I guess. I don't know. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end the turn. And now, we can go ahead and take them on. I got tons of spell points. Oh, there we go. Auto attacker, no losses. Exactly what we want. Expert mysticism is good too. But now we actually got to do the main battle. I attacked their character on the outside. Now we got to actually attack the inside of the castle. And you know what? That's actually pretty good too. I don't want to spend any spell points at this moment, so good enough for me. I get some artifacts as well. I got a centaur's axe. Cool. Now what those artifacts do, if you're not familiar... Ooh, and green's gone. Completely gone. Okay. But if you're not familiar with artifacts just beef up your character stats. See, here we go. It increases my attack skill by 2, which is this. So now my attack, instead of what it was, it's +2. which was 3, now to 5. And we'll go ahead and build a town hall. Town hall's just going to give us some money here in this town. And make it so we can get some of those precious, precious dollars. And we're going to go exploring with Thant, I think. Maybe. But before we do that, I think it's a good idea maybe to just run up there momentarily and get some skeletons. You know, just to have a little bit more reinforcements before I wander off too much. Yeah, and that's pretty much all I can afford. We'll go ahead and drop off these skeletons here. And head on back with this character. Now this character is going to be standing by, and I think that pretty much is all I can do because I don't have any money in order to build anything. Momentarily get some supplies here at the windmill. Now where do we go? Now where do we go? You know what, I'm just going to head on down the road. Head on down the road. There's a well here, which could come in handy. Could explore there, maybe attack some things, get some more skeletons, replenish with the well. And with this defensive unit, I'm just going to have him posting in our castle. We're just saving up for our capital anyways. So maybe just hang tight here for a couple more rounds. But, you know, maybe buy some defensive units as well, just in case. Yeah, and that looks pretty good. We're going to go ahead and end this turn now. We're wandering off the path. Ooh, there we go. Loins of the Legion. And it's guarded by lots of ogres. That could be a dangerous battle. There's also this up here, though, too. Horde of archers, that could be a lot easier. Just wander up there, get those archers. In order to get this is a mercury, like, mine. Well, it's not a mine, but where they produce mercury, which is going to come in handy later on in the game. So we'll go ahead and try to take them out. And up here, I think we're good to go at the moment. I'm trying to save some money in order to build a capital, my undead, on my undead faction dwelling. So I guess the only thing we're going to be doing here is just go to the next turn. Yeah, these hordes of archers, they got it coming. Ooh, no, I can't have that happen. They're going to be taking 39 of my skeletons? No way. Not going to do that. We can just march our skeletons down there, all while shooting them with our big baddie projectile guys. Yeah, this is going to be really easy here in a minute because they'll just do the animate dead on that stack of skeletons. That pretty much brings them all back. And boom, done. No losses, all deaths. Give me this mercury. It belongs to me. And you know what? I think I might go ahead and get those ogres as well, because this thing, the Loins of the Legion, is just going to increase the amount of creatures that I get at my castle if I go ahead and install this thing with the character that's inside my castle. So, seems like the best thing to do. I'm almost there with the amount of money necessary in order to build a capital on my undead castle. But, in the meantime, I think we just gotta hang tight with these two characters up here. Yeah, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. Just hang tight and go to the next turn. We'll see if we can build anything in the smaller unit. Yeah, we'll go ahead and build this particular castle up though. Just because I want to make me a little bit of money. And it's easier to build this one up a little bit. It costs less, that is. Okay, so now I guess we're just going to go to the next turn. Uh-oh. He's back. And ooh, he looks like he's beefed up. Beefed up quite a bit, actually. Do we want to mess with him? Is what the question is, though. I think we got him. Maybe. Does have these Ents, the tree people, like from Lord of the Rings. But I think I got him otherwise. I mean, I just have so many skeletons. Now let's go see what he does if I run directly at him. Yeah. Hey, hi buddy. How's it going? It's me, remember me? Remember I took your castle from up there? Hey, how's it going? And we have enough money now to build a capital. So beautiful. Gonna be making a bunch of money with this particular castle. Means I should probably defend it a little bit better. I'll get a few more zombies. I have them sitting there. Hanging tight. Now they got a bunch of castle walls and a bunch of money rolling in. Very, very nice. We'll go ahead and go to the next turn. I don't think I can do anything with this particular castle at the moment. I can probably take this over. I didn't see that. There's this particular wood factory, whatever it is. There's a generating that I didn't see it because it was brown and it blended in. Shame on me. Should have seen that. Okay, so go ahead and end the turn. Pretty much all I could do at this point. Ooh, scared him off. Good. I really didn't want to fight him anyways. That would have been heavy losses for me. Because he was looking at this going, that looks delicious. This town, this unoccupied town right there, I want me some of that. I would be like, yeah, give me that unoccupied town. You built a few things there? I'll take that. Now, I don't know whether I should chase him. I don't think it's the right thing to do. But what we can do, get some reinforcements. Maybe send some of these wraiths down there. But I'm going to wait till next turn to do that. And in the meantime, probably just hang out here because I don't want them to take over my brand new little town area. I worked a little bit in order to get it. I was going to say really hard, but that's kind of a lie. So, what do we do now with this stuff? I don't have any money, so it's just a matter of anything on the map I can get. I don't see anything else on the map I can get. Shame on me for not getting this. You got a few free towns of wood there. A free few days of wood, rather. So now, just going ahead and ending the turn. Guard my castles. Ooh, so we're making some good money now. 7,000 in the bank, which is nice. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spend it on getting bunch of reinforcements for Thant, because I think there's another castle at the end of this road. So what I'm gonna do here, run down here, reinforce my buddy Thant, give him some wraiths, give him a bunch of our awesome liches. And now we're just simply going to go down the road. But first, we'll head up this way. So now that all the money's spent, all my important deeds are done in terms of movement, I think now I can go ahead and end the turn. Nobody showed up on my map this time. Nobody really wants to hang out and mess with me. Ooh, so there's this. That's where the blue guy's coming from. We'll just go check. Ooh, what are you doing over there, pal? There's hardly anybody protecting that, too. You know, we're just going to go ahead and take this. No, we're not going to accept that battle. That auto battle, no. No can do. Ooh, they're attacking all my dungeon shooty guys. My beholders. That's not good because I can't animate them as undead with my awesome animate dead spell. Yep, just attacking them. It'll be fine though. I'll get some additional creatures from this castle. So far the battle's going fairly well. I'm going to animate dead here in a second. There we go, animate dead. And we can do, if we go too far off, it'll half the amount of damage we do. You see that broken arrow? So we're just going to go ahead and go with the close. Fly my wraiths right into your castle. What are you gonna do? Nothing. So we got one more option here. We can probably do one more thing of animate dead. So we'll just do it on the wraiths. So you can't do it on my beholders, which is a shame. Ooh, yeah, I think I lost a little bit more doing it myself. Oh well. Oh well. Still got this castle, though. Still got this nifty castle. And a bunch of skeletons just hanging out in the form of goblins hanging out there. Some future skeletons. And we're going to run this guy back to the castle, have him hang out. And I think we need to beef up the defenses with this guy. Can't have our capital unattended. It's a big no-no. And that's pretty much all my money. So, and I don't really want to do much with this guy at the moment, so it's not like we can do much with them anyways. We don't have any money. So we're just going to go ahead and end the turn. Ooh, brand new castle. Anything we can buy here? Ooh, we can buy some Dronoid guards. They're kind of slow, but they'll make good defensive units. And plus, this particular castle has an awesome little thing called treasury. And it looks like it's been built already. Has it been built already? It has been built already. So at the end of the week, every week, you get 10% interest on any gold we hold at the end of that week. So for this week, I think that we're just going to hang tight, because at the end of the week, we're going to get 10% interest. And that's just going to end up making it so that we have so much money that we're going to be able to buy anything that we want in the game. But what's the fun in that? I mean, we could probably let's go ahead and we don't have a lot of spell points left, see? Spent a lot of spell points in that battle. So we're going to wait till next turn in order to turn all these hobgoblins into skeletons. In the meantime, though, we got some money hanging out, so maybe we're going to go ahead and build up one of these other towns. Let's see, what can we do? We already got this maxed out to what we can possibly do with it, but we're going to need a fort. Built our fort. Look at that. On our map, it upgraded and looks different now. And let's see, maybe we can build up this particular castle as well. Let's build them a citadel, make them a little bit safer. That'll just add some, archery towers, defenses. And Thant, well, this particular character, if we just have them rest in this castle, it'll make it so that they get their mana back next turn, which is, I think, the most important thing to do with Thant at this time. But that pretty much seems like the extent of what I need to happen, but maybe more defenses here. That sounds like a good option. So the remainder of the money, buy some defenses, and then next turn. Okay, so the day is here. We finally get to turn these hobgoblins into skeletons. Are you excited, guys? No way, they take 5? No, that can't happen. No, not happening. We're just gonna do this the old-fashioned way. We're just gonna launch stuff at them until they die. I'm sure I could just animate that, but let's go ahead and launch stuff at them. Why not? Alright, so we only lost 3, but we got 16 skeletons in exchange for that. Very good, very good. And $500 from that little magical leprechaun thing. That's cool. So it's day 4. So we're going to be saving money now for the rest of the week. Just wait for that yummy, yummy 10% interest that we get from the Miners Guild or whatever it is from this town. And that pretty much makes it so that we're probably in the lead. Let's go ahead and check though, because they have something here called the Thieves Guild, if you're not familiar. And that tells you who's in the lead. I have the most towns, I have the most heroes, I have the most gold, don't have the most quarter ore. Pretty much in the middle in terms of my other natural resources. But I definitely have the most strong army, and it looks like my character's pretty good as well. Definitely the most magically powerful one in the game. So far so good. So far we are definitely running things. But that's not the end of the line. We still need to seal the deal, so to speak. And I think the best way to do that is just kind of hang tight for the next few days. Maybe beef up a little bit of the defenses, but mostly just save our money and collect that interest. So we're going to go ahead and end our turn. And let's see, can we just build any small things here, any tiny things that help? That's not going to cost much. And let's see, what is this? Can I build it? How much does that cost? Doesn't cost that much. We'll build that too. And we just want to buy the very, very cheap things. Ooh, City Hall's going to make us money. Let's go ahead and build that. And I don't think I need to build anything else here because it's going to be very expensive to build the Hall of Darkness. So we're going to hold off on that. And we will buy this upgrade for the Tomb of Souls though. And just simply hang tight. Yep. And today, I don't even think I'm going to buy anything at all. It's just a matter of waiting for next week and collecting the money that we get from interest. So here we go. We're just going to go ahead and move on to the next day. we got a ton of money here. So it's day 7. Tomorrow we're going to collect our interest. And you know what? I think we're just going to go ahead and click next turn, collect our interest. There it is. Boom. Look how much money we got. Got a ton of money, folks. So now, excuse me, we just need to find the best way to spend all this money. And since Thant's the most powerful character, I think it really is in our best interest to make it so that where he's at right now has the best units available to him. So we're going to go ahead and get some silver Pegasi, pick up some of these grand elves. We're going to leave the rest as defenses. But in order for him to pal around, just tool around the map with, we're going to bring these Pegasi and Grand Elves. We're going to leave these guys here, because if you mix and match too much in terms of the style of characters that you're using, like undead or elvish type characters, the morale of the troops will lower and make it so that you lose chances to attack people in battle. So quite simply, you don't want to mix and match too much. So we're just going to use elvish type of characters, the fortress type of characters, and the undead. Or rampart, rather, excuse me. Now we're going to head out. See what we can get into, trouble-wise. Anybody out there? Anybody out there? Ooh, here we go. Lookout tower. Those are very, very helpful, because you can see a lot of the map if you just go here and check out the observatory. And now that we got the money, we're just going to go ahead and bump up the defenses, I think. We just need to have some things hanging out just in case. So everybody gets a little. But most importantly, my capital, the undead capital, gets something. And we still don't have our upgraded vampires yet. Which is kind of a problem, because they are, I think, the best unit in the game, simply because they can feed off of other living units in order to replenish their fallen numbers. So what do we got to do in order to upgrade that? So we need 10 of that. We could trade for it now. See, the best part of owning all these different castles is it makes trading much cheaper. But we're still going to be trading way too much in order to justify that, because we need 10 crystals, we need 10 gems, and I still don't really have enough resources in order to justify that, because I'm going to spend way too much. So maybe next turn. In the meantime, though, beef you up with a Hall of Darkness and a few Black Knights. Those boys are beefy. And now's the point, too, where I think we need a runner. We'll buy another guy just to kind of run around and do things for us. Because it's a new week, we can go down here to this and pick up our resources from the windmill. So far, we're looking pretty good as a whole. I think that's pretty much all I really want to do this turn. Next turn, I'll get that to get this observatory, and then I think we're good to go with this until then. Ooh, blue is dead. So it looks like he ran out of time. If you can't take your castle back within a week after somebody has taken it from you, then you just die. Which is sort of messed up, but, you know, I mean, if you don't have a castle, you don't have an army. Or a kingdom, I guess. So we'll just go ahead and auto-battle that. Done with that. Now we can see all around. There's Brown. Hanging out. nobody at their castle. That should be super easy, just to take them out. But what do we have around here? We got ore pit that we can take. We also got these Throng Wolf Riders. Should be super easy to take over at this point. And I don't know, should we go? Nah, we're not going to take that sitting down. But what we are going to do is send our skeletons at them this time. Attack my skeletons, big dogs. Dead. Perfect. So we'll just animate that on these fellas. Boom. No losses. Much better. Then the earth magic makes your undead spells even cheaper, so naturally we're going to pick that. Our runner's picking up stuff. And we'll go down to this windmill as well. Pick up whatever goodies they have at that one. Kind of a little bit disappointed we weren't able to get those, these loins of the Legion still. Oh well. Vance up there doing his business up here anyways. But I think we're going to go ahead and, I don't know, level up something up here. I don't think we need to. I think the best thing to do at this point is kind of just keep our spending to a minimum just to collect all that interest. And we have a lot of money as it is, but you know, at some point I'm going to probably take out one of these other heroes in order to kind of help Vance out, but until then, they're just going to have to play a defensive role. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead and end our turn. Dude, that's exactly what we need, gems. Now we can trade in order to get our estate up, which is going to make this guy incredibly powerful because of those vampires. Trade one of those for that. And now we can upgrade our estate. And we can recruit all these awesome, awesome vampires. These fellas are so cool. And you know what? I think we're going to go and test them out. I want to go down there and mess with these swordsmen. Because now we can actually do that. So let's go ahead and check that out with this guy. What can we do to help this guy out, though? We could go up there. I don't even know if this particular character has a spell book. It does. But I don't know. We're going to have to wait maybe one turn or two turns just to be able to afford everything else that I'm going to need, because I think I'm just going to go ahead and take this guy out and have this be my second army. Yeah, and I need to wait for upgrades anyways, so we're just going to hang tight and wait for next turn in order to take this dude out and have him be our second little army running around the map. Okay, so got Vance running around doing stuff. Got some more sulfur, very nice. And I think that pretty much does it for everything that I can do. So, ended my turn. Uh-oh, there's somebody coming. over there. They're coming towards their own castle. More gems, always nice. So now's the time. Yeah, I want to leave these zombies there, but everything else probably is coming with me. Because I want to see what's going on the other end of this two-way monolith. But I think that these vampires probably could use a boost though, where we could just run them around the map in order to get some free units. But it doesn't look like there's a lot of units I could feed off of. These units, of course, which is probably the best bet. So we're going to go ahead and head up there. And just running our runner back. Not really much for him to do with this time, but running him back just in case. And I don't really want to build too much. Because, you know, at the end of the week we get all that 10%. We can just spend it at the first of the week. So, ending the turn. Increase the amount of spell points that I get now. Nice. And let's see, what do we do now with this fellow? I think he might be coming to get me. Yeah, he might be coming to get me. He's not going to do it though. I'll lose 3 for those guys. You know what? I don't think it's going to happen. I'll show you. Because of this. This dude. The vampires are the best. We can just send him right in the middle, like he's Bruce Lee. Just taking on an entire, like, horde of people. Beautiful. It's like, I don't even need my whole other army. They're only there just in case. Really. I mean, sometimes you get to, like, specific characters that they can't fight against, which is kind of pointless. But, against these regular type of units, flesh and blood units, the vampire's the best. See? Raised all those people he killed back from the dead. As vampires. See? No losses. Perfect. So now, I think that I might have to bump up my defenses for this particular castle because that dude looks like he's coming with the, coming with ill intent, as you say. So we'll beef up our people here a little bit. And that should be able to hold them off, maybe, looks like. That army doesn't look super duper strong, so we should be able to hold out fairly well. Now this character's just going to be our runner, just in case we need to pop back into our castle with our army. We'll be hanging out back there. And with him, we're just going to rob this imp factory, take all their imp money. You know, again, I just don't don't think that's happening. And on full throttle with the vampire, like a wrecking ball, right up the middle. Yeah, I don't even want to go up there with my skeletons with this guy. This particular character doesn't have the animate dead spell. So, the majority of my little characters like the skeletons are still very much expendable. Well, we got some good resources out of that. Imp Cache, we got 3 mercury and 1,500 gold. Very nice. And now we're just going to head back to Dodge. Right? Go back home, rest up, get some reinforcements, and maybe just hang tight till next week, collect all that interest. And I think that's pretty much all I want to do this turn, so hit next turn. So far, I think the best thing to do with that is maybe... we need these crystals, I think. So, we should probably just go ahead and take out this horde of Pegasi. They might do a little bit of damage, though. So, what to do? We could see if we can go around by going up there, seeing if maybe we can surprise them by just going around, which probably, honestly, is the best option. So we're going to do that. And for our runner, we're just going to stick him at the crossroads. And for this fella, our brand new run around champion, have him hang tight probably till next week. And then next week happens, get more vampires, go down here this door. I think that's a solid strategy. Okay, so next turn. Looks like he might be actually coming up there in order to meet me. I don't think he's scared at all. He should be. That's a beast. Ooh, I can't go over there. No, that's not what I wanted to do at all. I was hoping there'd be a little opening. There doesn't seem to be one there, so heading on back. At some point, I could probably just like level up the Mages Guild for the Rampart, the elvish little town here, and make it so that I could just fly over these mountains. So now it's day 7. Spending money at this point is kind of pointless, seeing as that we have such an awesome 10% interest. So we're just going to simply press next turn. Boom, good money. Good money on that interest too. So now what do? We go ahead and pick up some more vampires. Oh yeah. And we'll go ahead and level up our liches. Or maybe since we'll level up our Hall of Darkness. Make it so our Death Knights are not Black Knights anymore, they are Death Knights. And we might as well go ahead and pick up some other stuff here as well. Some liches. The question is now is just what will we leave behind? And I think it's got to be just the zombies. Because there's a bunch of them. Okay, so now we're heading out. I gotta see what's on the other side of this door. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and do that. All we should be able to do is just simply send our vampires at them. Yep. And even the auto calculator's like, yeah, you got this. Necromancy, got myself 11 more skeletons. Ooh, and I'm in his neighborhood. I'm just in his neighborhood. So now the question is, do I beef this character, this castle up as well? Just to kind of keep them at bay. I mean, I have the money. Might as well do it. Build a manticore lair. Get myself some manticores. Just in case that character, that particular hero, feels as though that they want to come blasting through that door at me. Got some options. I mean, because they were threatening up here. Could threaten down there, but that's probably the one threat that I have at this point that I know about is this castle. Because they can get me from this option, they can get me from down below. Yeah, and I think that's all I really want to do at this point, so we're going to go ahead, maybe, see if we can't upgrade anything here. I'm probably going to try to just upgrade my Mage's Guild here a few times, see if I can get a fly spell in order to fly over there. But I don't think that's going to be necessary, simply because this guy right here threatening with all these vampires. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all I can do, and we're going to go ahead and end our turn. Wow, did they really attack me? I didn't lose hardly anything either. I'm going to accept that. That seems like something that you just have to accept. Okay, so now that that battle's over, we got to take our dude back. I mean, he leveled up a few times. He's got a bunch more, well, not a bunch more, but some more magic points that he could spend. I still got a ton of money, too. You know, the best thing to do probably is just sit on all this money. So now I got power liches. So upgraded them. That makes them even more deadly. It's fun. Love those liches. And we're also going to beef up the stuff we got here with that in terms of his additional different type of units. What we need to do is get over here and get these crystals, because it's going to be essential in order to build more mage tower. New week, we can actually venture forth with our runner, go get some of this stuff here at these windmills. I would venture him a little bit for more into this swampy area, but the movement just grinds down to a halt in the swamp. Okay, so I think we're good. Go ahead and end our turn. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and take on these Pegasi. Ooh, there's a lot of Pegasus there, too. We're not going to take that, though. There's a lot of them there, but I think we can do better than that. Why are you getting lucky? No, that's not what I need. Now we're going to kind of time out with these guys as well. But we are going to attack some of those guys. Send our skeletons in there. Those are the people who are supposed to be absorbing the damage. I don't even want to fight them with these elvish type characters because I can raise the dead with them. They're attacking my liches. No. Don't do that. It's fine though. We'll raise them back up. Good as new. Now it's a question of trying to keep them off, or, you know, just trying to keep them off my living units. My precious, precious living units. Ooh, here we go, full stack of skelli-boys. You know, and I'm just going to defend with those guys, my living units. I don't even want to risk counterattack on them. Defend with my liches too. They're way too precious. They're too precious. And I don't know, we can probably do some attacking now. Their numbers are down pretty low. But I do want to raise some of these things back up because, you know, at the end of the day, they're kind of expensive. Liches. There we go. So I lost some skeletons and some other things, but I didn't lose any liches, which is good. Even better, advanced earth magic. We even get a magic item out of this whole deal, which is good. Increasing my combat speed, so that means that all the units that I have can now move 2 more hexes than they usually do. And we'll go ahead and fight these imps. These imps got nothing. And that'll work. Even more stuff. Very good. And I am just completely drained, though, in terms of, like, magic. I'm going to head back to the castle. And what do we got going on for these other fellas? These other ladies and gents. Hey, let's upgrade some more stuff with our undead boys. You know, we might as well just go ahead and upgrade all these skeletons. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to support them with some of these characters from the dungeon faction. We're just going to go ahead and send some of those over there. And I'll just pick them up. And let's see, who do we give them? Let's go ahead and give them some of these archers. And they should be good to go. Now we can venture forth with our new undead army. And that looks like pretty much all I can do at this point. I do have a lot of money, but then again, remember, I'm trying to save so that I can collect all that sweet, sweet interest. We're going to go ahead and end the turn. And what we're doing here is just simply hanging tight, regenerating some of the mana. But what we can do, see how much it takes in order to build another level of Mage Tower. Actually, costs a lot, but we can build one of these, resource silo, give us some extra crystal, which is very important. Maybe we'll do that all around. Another resource silo, giving us some additional gems. Exactly what we need. Can we do that anywhere else? I think we can do that across the board, actually. One additional sulfur. These things are expensive, but in the end, I think it's going to be worth it. Having all that awesome, awesome magic. Okay, so that pretty much bankrupted us. I mean, we do have 3,000, but it costed a lot to get all those additional resource fund generators, whatever they are. So now, what do we do? Pick up some of these free resources at the windmill. That's what we do. See, let's see if he can take a fight with us right now. I think I got him. I think I got this particular unit, that hero. If I wanted to take him on. I think I might just do that. I don't think that's his only character up there, though. But I can always run back that in case things get a little hairy. So yeah, I think I'm good. I'm going to just go ahead and run him down there. Let's do it. See what he does. Okay, so I think that's good now. So needs to get this guy back to his castle. In terms of what I want to do here for this turn. Little defenses. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and end our turn. That guy just run off. I think he just abandoned his castle. Why would you do that, buddy? That cost me basically nothing. Awesome. So now I got a brand new castle. Let's go ahead and see the scoreboard, though. Just to see what we're dealing with. Ooh, geez. Just us and Brown. Me and Brown. And Brown doesn't seem to be doing very well at all. I just looked at his main guy, who has almost nobody in his army. So it should be pretty easy. I should be able to steamroll. Just roll him on through. Yeah, let's go ahead and just, next week, whenever I get that 10% interest, I'll just cash out all of my units, and we'll just organize 2 big armies in order to take them on. And I think that's the way to go. So, I think the army I'm going to take them on with is this one. And I have 2 additional slots open. So, with those, I'm going to... Which ones am I going to put there? I want to put dragons there, but... Fortunately, do not have the resources in order to buy those. So we'll just make do with what we have. Centaurs are really good. We'll upgrade them. So now these centaurs are going to be the main part of my army. And I guess we'll go with, see, these guys are so good defensively, I don't want to leave them anywhere else other than inside of the castle area, so we'll let them be defensive units. And I guess, I don't know, I guess I'll just leave this little spot open as well. Because I put this there, but I don't want to bring down my morale. Okay. We'll just run this bad boy back. Wonder if I can upgrade anything here. A little bit. No, I don't even think we need to upgrade this really at all. But that's pretty much all I need to do right now at this point. I think we're good. Next turn. Can I buy anything from this castle? Nope, looks like he cashed it out before I got there. I'm gonna have to wait till next week, because I'd leave, but I also just don't want to leave it just hanging out in the open. So, it's 2 more days till next week, and I think the best thing to do is probably just wait till next week. So that's exactly what we're going to do. Yep. Just wait till next week. Here we go. Ooh, and that's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. Uh-oh, they're hanging out next to this gate. Which is where? Where's that gate at? I don't want them surprising me. So where's that gate go? I know I popped in there before, but I just don't know where it is. Oh, there it is. They're hanging out right there. So I'm going to have to defensively boost up this. Best way to do that? With the labyrinth. There we go. Got us some minotaurs with that labyrinth. I'm just going to casually buy everything that I have available to me. Just as a smack in the face for even thinking, trying to take over my castle. Don't do that. And I guess we're going to buy everything from this one as well that I can. Let's see if I can build anything fun. Nope, not really. So, go with them, and I guess I'll buy some centaurs as well. And you know what? I think the best thing to do here is, since they kind of got me closed off, is just to head back through the road. And I'll just buy a runner, that particular part. Of the map. Because there's still some juicy stuff up there that I could get. But again, it's just kind of far off, so no point in just keeping it around like this. You can get this, some money, and your job is just to pick up all this stuff. Now, I think is a good time to go ahead and run at him with this guy. Can I go in there? I don't even know whether I can go in there. And I don't think I can without attacking these guys, which shouldn't really be a problem. But we're going to go ahead and get this because I want to increase my knowledge. Because knowledge is power, folks. I mean, quite literally in this game. Knowledge is power. But before I leave, we might as well go ahead and beef up the defense of this castle as well. And they're fairly beefed up. And in my rush to get over here, I did convert their ore pit, which I probably should do, but I don't want to waste my money on a new runner. I mean, I really don't have the money at this point. Where do we go from here? That guy is going to be holding out defensively, and I think that's all we can do this round, so next round. And you know what? I think Thant has just found his new purpose in life. Which I guess would have been easier just to go walk directly to this thing from there, but what can you do? We're going to go ahead and run at him with Thant, because Thant's got the most spell points. Before we do that, I'm going to pop out of there, pop in there with Thant, in order to get the double my spell points, which is fantastic. I love that. And you know what? I might be able to build up the mage tower in the dungeon area in order to hopefully get a flying spell or something like that. And it looks like I'm just raking up these resources, so I should be able to build up the mage tower really soon. But I don't want to move this guy at the moment because I'm just afraid that he's going to pop out of this door. But I will build a dragon vault. Now I got undead dragons. And we'll build some other stuff too. Upgrade the voices. Sure, yeah. Upgrades all around. And that's pretty much all the upgrades I can do. So we'll just merely step out of the way in order to let Thant get some of that awesome W spell points. And let's go ahead and build up this mage tower a little bit just to get us a little bit more spells. So that's an additional level, so I got a lightning spell, which is really nice. Not really what we're looking for. I mean, the flying spell is more over here. One of these more expensive spells, but we'll work towards it. And let's go get him, Thant. Got all the spell points in the world. Let's get him. Ooh, I can't reach him. It's that swamp. The swamp makes it so slow. Okay, so keep going down here. We can, I don't know whether we can get Black Knights yet. I mean, it's kind of a pain in order to fight undead when you got vampires, because they don't give you more skeletons, and you can't really, well, they do give you more skeletons, but you can't feed off of them with your vampires. But we just got a bunch of skeletons from all those goblins generously donating their skeletons to our cause. I'd like to thank them. Thank you. And what do we do now? We got our runners doing nothing. And everything's pretty much built up pretty well. Yeah, and I'm just waiting for Thant so that I can get at him, really. And I would go over there, but there's this castle. Wait. I'm just gonna go for the castle. Right? Fair trade for me, I think. I don't even know if that's the right thing. If this is blocked off over there, I'm going to be so angry. Okay, so we're kind of going to be exploring, I guess, with this particular army. Ooh, there's gold. There's also a lot of vampires. That's bad. I don't want the vampires feeding off my living units, and I do have a few in this army, so we're not going to be doing that. We will be taking over this, though. So now we got more mercury. Wonderful. Ooh, we can get dragons, regular dragons, from this faction. So we can buy them at this point, but yeah, we might as well. We got a dragon. These boys are bad. And when I say bad, I mean good. Really good. Okay, so I guess we're hanging tight with this lady, this castle. She'll be a runner, running some of those the units that I use with my Thant army to Thant, just in case, hopefully. And I think the best thing to do now is just to kind of end the turn, wait till the next phase, see what's going on. Uh-oh. Ooh, he took his castle back. I hope he lost. He did lose a bunch of units. So, yeah, he lost a bunch of units too. Good. Looks like he's coming at me too. Ooh, it is closed off. Shucks. That's okay though. This army should be able to deal with the guy taking taking that castle. Look at him. He hardly has an army at all. That's crazy. So you know what? Since he doesn't really have an army, I think we gotta go after him. Ooh, we don't really have too many units to buy. Don't really want to leave this unattended. Not at the moment. So what are we gonna do here? Wonder if we have any units available here. We have quite a few, not really a ton, but I think they're just kind of defensive units at this point. Yeah, I think the best thing to do is just kind of hang tight. Wait for next week. You better run. He's running. Yeah, he saw me coming. Yeah, you thought you was gonna just take this back, huh, pal? No, no, no. Now I got Thant trudging through this swamp, which is just a pain. It's alright though, we're going to collect our interest here in a couple of days and build our stuff up again. Ooh, these guys are just hanging out here next to a gold mine. No, we're taking that. No, I'm not having that though. what we gotta do here is just simply send in all of our awesome skeletons. Go get them, fellas. There's a giant just army of skeletons. Very much army of darkness. Here we go. Looks like everything's going really well. Don't want to take this guy out too soon though, before I can cast animate that on my skeleton block, my skeleton stack. Now we've had it. Good. No losses. More money. Ooh, see, next week, right next to this, I guess I could recruit some more Pegasus in this little thing right here. Yeah, he's gonna pay. He's definitely gonna pay for taking this castle. Oh, what? That's actually a little bit more than I anticipated, but, you know, I'm good with that. So, next week, we got here on the 7th, which means that he wasn't able to replenish his castle with anything good. But we're sitting on a bunch of money, and we're just going to go ahead and wait for next week. Collect that interest. Ooh, plague. Alright, though, I'm still sitting on a bunch of money. I'm just trudging along in that swamp. I should have got a flying spell or something beforehand. So now I think the best thing to do is just build up this mage tower. In order to do that, I just need all these resources. So we're going to trade for all these resources. Mage tower level 3. What spells did I get? Ooh, Hypnotize. That's a very, very powerful spell. Puts enemies under your control. Lower level enemies, that is, depending upon your hero's casting strength. Now we have, since there was a plague at the beginning of this week, meaning that no units were generated, so I have nobody to supply my army, so it's going to just be another defensive week, since I don't have any army to muster in order to go take anybody on. I mean, it still has like the armies that you had previous to the week, but still not enough in order to just have a giant army to go take people on with. I do have a big army with Thant, but he's trudging around in the swamp at the moment. And which means that this castle has nobody to recruit. Boo-hoo, jeez. What do you do? But we're just going to go ahead and march him into his territory. You know? Might as well. What is he going to do? Oh, he's got quite a bit of stuff. They're all living units, though. Now I know about where he's at. So, I don't know. Maybe we kind of hang tight with him. See if he comes and attacks me. And I think that's going to do it. That's going to end my turn. I am definitely going to eat up all those little natural resource mines, though. I'm pissed that I have to walk through all this swamp. It takes forever. Just turn after turn after turn. It's alright, though. Thant's right there. Should be able to eat him up, no problem. And I think there might just be one more castle after that somewhere. Definitely somewhere around in this dark area. Which means I might have to trudge around in the swamp even more. It's alright, though. I'm crossing my fingers for a spell of some sort to alleviate that burden of trudging around a swamp. Can't see his hero, though. I see the castle. Don't see the hero. Come on. Oh, there we go. That hero's got nothing. I wonder if I can just take that out. I might be able to. You know what? I think I'm gonna try. Just thinking here about this. I mean, I do have a ton of vampires, and they should take him out no problem. Notice how no vampires died in the auto battle thing here. And you know what? Just for the sake of time, I'm just going to click yes for this. Expert wisdom. Tan has been vanquished. Ooh, that's it. And does it. That surprised me. I thought there definitely would have been a castle somewhere in this dark area. But yeah, that pretty much does it, ladies and gentlemen, if you were watching. That's it for me. We're going to put Groovy Sauce here up on the scoreboard. And that does it. There it is. Not my best game ever, but still a really fun game. I definitely got the lead in the very beginning, and that's most in part to the fact that Thant is most definitely I don't want to say the best hero, but he's definitely the best undead hero. So yeah, if you're new to the game, I would definitely recommend using Thant, and raise undead spells, just amazing. And yeah, that pretty much does it here for the stream. If you did enjoy the stream, if you're watching, make sure to give me a like, of course, if you did like the stream. Also, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more content from me. I don't always do video game type of content. More often than not, I'm doing fast food reviews and stuff like that. I also make soap sometimes, and really just about any kind of stuff I want to do here on the channel, I do. So it's really a mixed bag. So if you'd like to see more stuff like that, make sure that you are subscribed. And with that being said, thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.